Let's talk about 10 tips for a first date. This is for my ladies. Number 1, if you like to take the edge off of things, make sure not to overdo it and not drink too much. Have 1 glass of wine while you're getting ready, and then you can have 1 or 2 glasses of wine at dinner. Also, make sure that he's drinking like parallel to you. Don't start ordering up drinks if he's not drinking at all, because that's kind of scary. It's just good to monitor your drinks for safety and to just monitor what you're like doing and saying. Number 2 is dress relatively classy. I think a good go-to is slacks with a bodysuit or jeans with a bodysuit and heels. Something that's simple, but you're not showing like your entire rack. Okay, number 3 is hygiene. This is just a given. Make sure your breath smells good. Make sure you're showered. Make sure your body smells good. Don't go too heavy with the perfume though. Go just like the right amount. The perfume you wear is very much going to give off your vibe. The more elegant scents are going to be like floral scents or sandalwood, whereas the more sexy scents are going to be spicy vanillas. Number 4, do your go-to basic makeup. You can also add a little bit of black eyeliner in the waterline if you want to be extra sexy. I'm totally the type of chick to always do a full beat, but on a date, you want to just make sure you look like yourself. It's not the time to try out a dramatic smoky eye, you know? Okay, so now you're on the date, and this is where number 5 comes in, which is you want to break the touch barrier. Always go in for a hug. You guys need to break the touch barrier, because once you touch, you're going to subconsciously feel so much more comfortable with the person. Number 6, the most important part of the date is the conversation that you have on the date, obviously. If you're nervous about what to talk about, honestly, just ask some questions, because people literally love to talk about themselves, and then the conversation will just start flowing. Also, this is my first time trying this Nude Sticks blush. It's in the shade Pink Ice. Why is it so pretty? Also, in terms of the conversation, do not complain to them or talk shit about people. That is just like signs of negative energy. And also, don't talk about your exes. Your exes are not a part of this. Number 7, do not go on your phone during the date. Going on your phone while like you're in a conversation with somebody is literally the rudest shit ever. Number 8, it is genuinely so important to be yourself, because either way, if you see a future with this guy, if you actually want to start fully dating him, he's either way going to find out your personality, so you might as well save you guys both some time and act like yourself. Not to mention, people can literally see through fakeness, so if you're being a different person, they're gonna know, and it's just gonna be weird. Number 9, you literally have nothing to lose. People get so nervous for first dates, but honestly, worst case scenario, if the date goes bad, you never have to see this person again. It's totally fine. Be yourself. You have nothing to lose. Number 10, you can offer to pay once when the bill comes, but after that, let him pay. It's his job to pay on the first date if he asks you out. After he pays, though, make sure to say thank you. A lot of people forget to show gratitude. Anyways, get fucking excited, because you're going on a date, you're gonna have the best time ever, and this could be your future husband. And if it's not, who gives a fuck? You didn't lose anything. You got a free bomb meal. It's all gonna go amazing. And this is the final makeup look. Glowy, natural, and bomb. Honestly, let's talk about 8 qualities that guys look for in a girl, coming directly from my guy best friends. So I decided to text all my close guy friends and ask them what their number 1 quality is in a girl. Us girls come up with so many random qualities that we think men want, but why not just ask the source directly? For reference, these guys are between the ages of 20 and 25. Number 1 is a girl that puts in effort to learn about his hobbies, meaning that she makes time to learn about the things that he loves. Number 1 is a girl that hasn't experienced that much in her life, and he is able to show her the world and explore new things. In my opinion, I think this one's kind of controversial, because I also think that different experiences kind of make you more interesting. Number 3 is someone with good communication, meaning she openly communicates about her emotions and the guy doesn't have to read her mind. Number 4 is someone who's spontaneous and down to try anything and everything. My guy friend explained this by saying how there's so many girls that need a strict set plan for everything, and it's so refreshing when they meet a girl that's just down to do whatever, down to go travel to China next week, whatever it is, they're up for it. Number 5 was kind of crazy, like mind-boggling, holy shit. He looks for a woman that he would want his kids to be just like. I have literally never thought about it this way, but wow. If you're looking for a husband, wouldn't you want it to be somebody that you would want your sons to be like? Number 6 is somebody that's going to be supportive of all of your goals. This is totally fair. Your partnership should be like a teammate. Number 7, someone who's motivated and ambitious for themselves. I think both men and women find somebody that's motivated and ambitious to be so attractive, because it's just like, okay, they're on their shit. And number 8, a woman with high emotional intelligence. Are they able to identify and control their emotions? Are they able to help and support him through his emotions? I literally asked so many of my guy friends this question and I got so many different answers, so I'm definitely going to be making a part 2. At the end of the day, be yourself, do whatever makes you happy. These are just some tips directly from the source. And on that note, this is the final makeup look. Let's finish up my makeup while I explain how to make a guy come back to you. Here's the deal. I'm going to tell you exactly what to do, but by the time you're done with this situation, you're not going to want him back. I'm telling you right now. Okay, so he just breaks up with you. You're not going to throw a fit. You're going to listen to his explanation and then leave. This way he'll be like, oh shit, she has respect for herself. Next step is you're not going to do anything petty at all. You're not going to send him random texts. You're not going to go for his best friend. None of that. You're literally just going to get over it. To get over it, you're going to handle this breakup like a death. He is dead to you. He just died. Now, as you're grieving this death, you are going to do everything in your power to work on yourself and become the absolute best version of yourself you've ever encountered. You can do this by going to the gym a lot, by working on your career, moving to the place you've always wanted to move. Whatever it is that makes you a better person, do it. As you're becoming this crazy good new version of yourself, you're not going to be trying to flex it all over social media. One way or another, he's going to hear about how good you're doing either by the silence or people will spread the word. Since you're not being crazy or acting up, he's not going to get the validation for the breakup. He's going to be contemplating every day in his head if he made the right decision to end things with you. And eventually, the curiosity of how you are and why you're doing better without him is going to send him in a spiral and bring him back to you. I also forgot to mention, don't go out of your way to seek other male validation. If a man comes into your life that you're better off with, pop the fuck off. But don't go out of your way to, fill that void. The biggest dent to a man's ego is seeing the girl he let go thrive without him. Not to mention, by gaining this independence, you're gonna grow a whole new level of hotness for being a boss girl on your own without him. The amazing thing about this whole strategy is that by the time he comes running back, you're literally not even gonna want him. You're gonna be on a whole new level of self-worth and respect that you're never gonna want to be with a man that didn't want you at one point. Finishing up the lashes and the lips. This is the final makeup look. Let's talk about 8 things to do if you get bored in your relationship, part 2. This is coming from a girl who's been in a 6-year relationship, so trust me, I've been through all the phases. I just want to start by saying that just because you're feeling bored or stuck in your relationship doesn't mean that this person isn't the right one for you and doesn't mean that you just need to break up with him. I honestly feel like society and pop culture has glamorized the idea of relationships with high highs and low lows, which can honestly be very toxic. A lot of people's soulmates are meant to be people that make them feel comfortable and almost bored because they feel at peace. Now, when people get bored, they tend to spiral and just think they need to break up with a person and that they're not meant for them. When in reality, you might have just found your comfort person and maybe just need to switch a few things up and spice things up. So with that being said, the first tip I have is to communicate all of your feelings with your partner. Tell them that you're just feeling a little stuck and you need an effort to make a change. Nothing's gonna change if you just internalize these problems and try to battle them on your own. Number 2, sit down with your partner one day and make a list of all types of fun, unique little things you guys can do together. I feel like a lot of times people get bored because they run out of things to do and they're just like, ugh, I don't know what we should do. By having a list, you'll never have to actually do the thinking of what to do. You can just pick something. Number 3, make an effort to have humor with your partner and joke around. Laughing is the best part of life and being in a relationship. So why wouldn't you guys make an effort to just be cracking jokes? Shit isn't that serious, I'm telling you. Number 4, words of affirmation. As time goes on in a relationship, it's easier and easier to stop complimenting and saying I love you and just appreciating your partner vocally because you just think it's a given. So it's literally crucial on both parts to make sure you're actively giving your partner words of affirmation. This way, it'll internally build their reassurance and love. By the way, everyone always asks me about my blush combo. I use the Persona in the shade Jam and then the Tarte in the shade Sun Crush. And if I'm getting really crazy, I'll add the Pillow Talk on the top. Number 5, make an effort to go out with each other's friends and just have fun and spend time together with other people too. Going out with your partner is going to help liven the spark and just keep things fun and fresh. Guys, my face makeup looks fucking insane. I'm using the Makeup by Mario palette for my eyes. But back to what I was saying, number 6 is don't text all the time. If you spend all damn day texting, what the hell are you going to talk about when you're at home together? In-person communication is so important when keeping a relationship alive and well. Number 7, don't let each other get too comfortable. I'm sorry, but people need to wake up. Just because you're with a person, even if you're married to them, that doesn't automatically mean you're going to be with them forever and ever. Either one of you could wake up one day and be like, I kind of want to be single. The second you guys both kind of realize that, the more effort each of you guys are going to put in, and your relationship will just be so much better because you'll actually value each other. And number 8, focus on each other's love language. So there's 5 love languages, and you and your partner both need to establish which ones each of you have so you guys can both act on those languages. This way you'll know what your partner needs in order to keep the cycle of love flowing. For example, my love languages are physical touch and quality time. So my boyfriend always makes an effort to make sure he plans dates and we spend time together. And he also makes an effort to always snuggle me at night because I need the touch. Anyways, try not to spiral, because I promise if you just make the extra effort and follow these steps, your relationship will get better. And this is the final makeup look. Love you. Let's talk about 10 ways to know if he is the one for you. Number 1, he doesn't make you compare yourself to other women. Your person should have eyes for you. He should not be liking other girls' pictures, following Insta models. No. Women have enough shit to worry about. I'm not spending my time tripping about if my man thinks somebody else is prettier than me. Number 2 is he prioritizes you. The two of you are in a partnership. You deserve to be prioritized, even over his family, his friends, whatever it is. You're number 1. If you need him somewhere, he needs to come. Also, Sigma eye corrector, bomb. Number 3, he makes you feel calm. I feel like through TV and just like popular culture, it's been super normalized to be in a relationship with really high highs and really low lows, but you can just be steady. Feeling a sense of peace and clarity is what really shows that you found your person. Number 4, he makes you laugh. One of the best parts of life is genuine joy and laughter, and you need to be with somebody that makes you feel that way. That goes into number 5, where he needs to feel like your best friend ever. You're about to be doing life with this person. You need them to feel like your best friend ever. Also, these are the Makeup by Mario contour sticks. Number 6, he wants to build a life for the two of you. I don't care what the dynamic between you two is. Like, you could want to be a stay-at-home mom or a girl boss hustler mom. Either way, he has to match that energy and want to be building a successful life for the two of you. Number 7, your values need to align. It doesn't matter how much you love him if your guys' values don't align. And by values, I mean finances, kids, where you want to live, the basic fundamentals of your life. Number 8, the effort has to be very much there. The only way relationships last long is if you guys both put in an effort that makes the other one feel supported and wanted. Number 9, he needs to be able to compromise. Being a partnership is all about making compromises that better your relationship. Even with small things, if you guys both want to hang out with your friends, why don't you bring all the friends together? And number 10, he sticks to his word. His actions absolutely need to align with his words, or else he is super unreliable, and you need a man that's going to stick by his word. For the girls that think there's no men like this, to be honest, men will be like this if it's for the right person. If you're the one he wants to be with, he will act exactly like this if you set the boundaries. Anyways, I'm finishing the rest of the makeup off camera, and this is the final makeup look.